we are going to talk about a little bit of treatment that's available in Malaysia now. First is medication. I will show you a little bit of medication later because I'm not a doctor, so I can't guarantee you this is the medication that you can get, you for sure you will get or wherever it is. But I just share with you a little bit of knowledge on what kind of medication actually the psychiatrist will prescribe to a person with autism, especially grow up. Okay, and then the second one is talking about psychological management, which is my uh, specialist on this, on psychosocial intervention, which is we are doing now. Psychosocial intervention is very, very important, especially it should be start at very early beginning. And it doesn't mean that you will have to have a very, very restrict on the intervention itself. Psychosocial intervention basically is what we call that. It is actually to develop a discipline and routine, a proper routine for your child, so that it will actually eventually support the child when they grow up. And we are looking for independent skill as well. All right, and who and how to solve problems. The cognitive behavior therapy, we call it CBT. CBT is usually used for those who have a lot of anxious, a lot of nervousness, a lot of uncertainty. Our kids, after they grow up, they tend to be very suspicious on the environment. I do not know why. It could be because of the sensory hypersensitivity that cause them to be worried a lot on the change of the environment. So CBT usually will be integrate together into their therapy session, is because we need to use that to help them to label out on the situation, to differentiate on the differences, and also to address it and how to handle it and how to adapt to it. So this is very important for those grow up with a lot of anxious and anxiety. Yeah. And then the third one will be social skill training. Social skill training basically will be given to those who a bit older, for them to understand group living or community living, and also how you deal with people every day on certain topic, on certain communication way, and how to behave yourself so that you are maintained inside the group. All right. So the third one we have now is behavior management. Behavior management usually we have low arousal management, which because we always say prevent is better than treatment. So we use low arousal management means that we don't nag them anymore so much, not like when they are younger. That's why I say you have to be started earlier, because you can't remind them all the time like what you did before when they're young, because the more you nag, the more they will get irritated, and it will cause a lot of challenging behavior, because they will be they are grow up as well. They want to get control on things as well. Physically they are growing up, mentally maybe not as mature as we expected, but they are start to get matured. You see, they still think that I grow up, I want to do something for myself and things like that. So when, especially for those very high functioning ones, I really encourage to use low arousal management, because this will be it will be actually help to maintain desired behavior, rather than having a lot of challenging behavior which you cannot handle. You don't forget, because they grow up, we grow old. Okay. And the last solution will be physical intervention. So as I say, physical intervention doesn't mean that you hit them or you rotan them or wherever it is. Okay, physical intervention will involve only to minimum the harm that caused by the behavior itself. All right. Let's see. The next one will be physical intervention, I think. Oh, no, that's medication that commonly been prescribed with psychiatry department. All right. I do not know what is that. Sorry to tell, but this is commonly the medication that will be given by the psychiatrist. The first thing about medication, please, please, please consult your doctor on medication. All right? Don't simply take or pinjam other people's medicine. All right? This is not encouraged, strictly forbidden. All right? So, and also strictly forbidden on throwing your medication away, just like that, because you have a correct way to fade off the medication process. So, yeah. So I can't comment on this one because I really doesn't really understand so much. But of course, as an educator, I have to tell that if medication is needed to be involved in the intervention, I will always encourage parents to consult a doctor or a psychiatrist on the medication itself and feedback to the teacher, because it's very important for the teacher to understand as well on the child's health condition, especially on medication, is because sometimes we also face a lot of difficulties when the child on medication and they become very daydreaming, they are not in the mood, they are away, you know. So how to make the medication work, or how to make the medication able to facilitate the intervention is very important. So as I say, the medication will not cure any of the autism condition. It will only facilitate. Okay. What I mean is it will not cure the disorder. It will actually facilitate the child's behavior so that the intervention able to run smoothly. All right. So please, 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 keep in touch. If your child is on medication, please consult the doctor. Please keep in touch with your teachers or the caregiver. Close relationship with them so that you're able to feedback to the doctor appropriately on the dose and also whether you need to stop the medication or wherever it is. Okay. And also, you don't forget, medication will cause side effect, right? Don't think that medication is okay. It's not a flu. Our body cannot actually um, digest it so fast and also get released out so fast as well. So you have to be careful on the medication.